All right. Let's get into it. Welcome to another episode of Coffee Talk. I'm your girl, Southern Aphrodite, and I got with me my A1s from day ones, my ladies, Babe 2 times, and Nina 45. How do, ladies? What it be? Shout it out.
What's happening, y'all? It's your girl Nina 45 here today, talking about some pretty interesting things. So let's get into it.
Hey y'all, it's Babe for sure. What can I say? You know what? We always have a banger every time, whether you all believe it or not. Look, just stay tuned. As always, we always come in with something new every time. So get ready. It's
Yes.
time to talk.
What's the episode? So say something. That's what I'm talking about, ladies. We're gonna get into this. We're gonna deep dive in quite a few topics tonight, just to get your opinion, your advice. Let y'all feel the groove of what's what. But the first topic of the night is: do boys acting like men? Oh my god. I think we all have encountered where we thought we met the man, the perfect man, the right man, the man, and it turns out he is just a boy pretending. I mean, in my opinion, I can't stand it, but it is what it is, and it happens how it happens. Back to times, what you got to say about that?
You know what? I know I said that's my favorite line. I may need to change my name to you know what. That's my favorite line. You know what? Because it always come in that way. But to be honest with you, I'm learning. Some people really, when you meet a person, they really just don't be real to start. So when they be this person that this best person, we're thinking that okay, on the other end, when you get to know a person that okay, well, hey, they being this person, but this was them the whole time,
The whole time, the
the whole
entire
time.
time. That is true.
It was
That
just
is
an
true.
image to everybody is or anything. Sometimes is when it's new, it's new. It's good when it's new, but when it get a little a little what you call it, little dust on it, or just a little bit, oh, you see a lot then. So it's within already. It's been there.
So So what would be your advice if you encountered a man that you thought, like I said, was the man and you thought everything was perfect, and then it just turns out that he does not have his shit together, for lack of better words. I'm so sorry. Like the baby just need a prayer, he needs a sandwich and a soda or something to help him on his way. But he's coming off when you first meet him, like new shoes, the finest cars, talking a game. And then once you get the little dust on him and you realize who he is, and you realize that he was pretty much scamming the whole time. And some of these do boys be scamming with other females to make themselves look better. Like, what's your opinion on it? How would you rock that out?
You know what? To be honest with you, I'm the type of person like if I like you from within, it doesn't matter what you have. It's more so I'm big on just the love from within because material listic, well not materialistic looking rich or famous and attractive on the outside doesn't make you be the person or a person sometimes you want to accept or be around or condone yourself being with, so I'm more so not too so quick to say okay, well, hey, if you was this person and it changed because I'm that type of person. Sometimes too, what we talked about the last time too. Sometimes people think it's the finer things or the bigger things or the most expensive things that makes you happy. I don't care about seeing that. Don't try to impress me that way because I'm gonna tell you, baby, don't spend your last dime trying to, what I'm saying, spend it on me if anything. I'm the
Right.
one that gonna call it out. I'm gonna keep it real when I first see it, when it start not adding up. Cause we're gonna do some things. We're gonna get out. And when the money start looking for you're gonna know. Or when a person say, well, no, let's do this instead, you're gonna know. So I'm that person to call it out. I'm gonna be like, okay, well now we ain't gotta do that. It's okay. Like we can just do this instead, or you don't have to do this to. I'm more so gonna explain the person that I am and you don't have to do too much in order for a person to like you or be attracted to you or hang out with you.
I like it. I like it. I like it. I love it. Nina 45, baby, we're about to kick it to you. What's your take on do boys pretending to be men? What do you have to say?
Well, I feel like, at some point they gonna have to crawl before they walk. I'm gonna stand with them on this one. But like so you gonna try them out and know what you got. So you better try the water before you go out there and just decide to jump all the way in it, because it might, he might just shop on Shein and just, or he might be real big on fashion, and he may have bought that chain during income tax time. Who cares? He might be balling at the moment, but he may not can afford you.
Okay.
So, some people want to, then sometimes, sometimes I feel like I've never had to kind of experience that unless I just felt like playing with somebody, like I'm knowing you finna spend all your money, but I don't care if you want to talk to me, you gonna have to come on with it.
Yeah, but then sometimes
Okay.
people too, they can grow to have something. You can help them have something or be better, especially if they have the potential for us and a good person at heart. But then some people be, living in the what they call it, the limelight or the lime life, whatever it is. Just want to, take pictures and impress the media. That's taking over right now.
That's true. That's true. I can't stand a
So
flashy
it's a
person.
good percentage of the ones that's living in that life and living that life and really don't have it. Don't even have a pot to piss in, but they fresh to death when you see them.
Yeah,
But I
that's
can
true.
help you to have something. If you're a good person overall, I see that you're trying to have something. You may have a little potential to want to have some. You have good work ethics. You just never know.
Right. Okay. So, well, then, how do y'all feel about? Well, let me ask you this, because like when I say do boy, I see a boy that like you said, don't have much, but try to floss like he does. What's your definition of a do boy?
Oh, you want to know my definition of a do boy? Man, see, you don't want to know my definition, because do boy, my definition ain't got nothing to do with that. So I had to think about that. Like, I've never had to experience that. But you, so I think Bay gonna be with me on this one, because when she heard do boy, she was thinking what I was thinking. And I'm like, what the fuck was that? Because we know what we talking about, but that's not what they are. So now we with you when we understand that you're not talking about what we're talking about. Yes. Yeah. But
Well, clarify, boo. What's your definition of a do boy?
well, they somebody who worked for
Mhm.
the chiefs of the area. You know what I'm saying? They gonna wash
The
the
main
car.
man.
You know what I'm saying? Yes, so, they gonna come through when they need it. You know what I'm saying? That's the person that they know for sure gonna come through. You're gonna get your yard cut. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna get your car washed. They might help you with the dog. They might feed the dog. You know what I'm saying? That's when you got some people are called it a maid, but it ain't what that is. That's a do boy.
Well, I think that's the same
He
definition
just
for
do for you.
like
It's just a do boy. He just
he
do for you, and there's no strings attached. He just a do boy. It's nothing. You're not sleeping around. He just that person that just do for you. Then
Oh, okay. So I had the definition wrong when I see that's why, because I was thinking the way I was thinking, but that ain't what you talking about. You talking about like a do boy, like Bay 2 times is talking about.
no, because like to me, the definition of a do boy is everything you said. Like he ain't the main man. He ain't the
But see, no,
provider.
no, no. You kind of twisting the definition into your perspective. Not that kind of do. It's kind of like um Kimberly would have somebody over there to wash the cars.
So your definition of a do boy is a car washer.
Not a car washer, but I'm just saying somebody that they keep your yard cut. Not nobody. I know what you saying. You saying somebody come in. Are you saying this? Somebody that will come in and be like the cleanup man, like not the cleanup. I know what I'm trying to say, but I don't think
yeah, do boy gonna really be nothing. He just love who you are, and he don't have to get. He just want to be a part of you or just be around you. So hey, they gonna do whatever you say. That's the do boy. But
Yeah,
then,
that's
person,
what.
the question that you asked, as far as what was the topic that we was talking about, I was talking about on a different level. Two different things. The do boy and
Everybody
then
was
that
talking
is
about
different.
something different.
Oh,
I
okay.
mean,
Well,
because like all three of us, because like my definition of a do boy, because then and this is why I'm like, what's your definition? Because like what Nina 45 was saying, what you were saying, I'm like, wait, where are we? My definition of a do boy is like what Nina 45 said. Like he's someone that comes in for the chief, and he does that work that the chief don't necessarily want to do, but yet still he does it and then stunts behind it. Like, I know the chief. I work for this. I'm this. And the whole time he
Now
ain't
that's a
nothing.
stunner.
Oh, he's stunned.
Yeah,
Name a dude boy
he a
that don't
stunner.
stunt.
Yeah, that's right. But then too, when you acting like okay, it's really you, and it's not really you, somebody else doing it, and you just popping your stuff off they stuff, that's a stunner.
Exactly. Same thing. Cause like I feel like some dude boys come in and they be all flashy with these gold chains and these silk shirts, and the whole time and you think you met a man with money, and the whole time you messing with brokey joke who living off Betty Boop down the street. You know what I'm saying? Like that's me and a dude boy. So that's why I was like, you meet these dude boys that you think is the man, like the chief, and the whole time they ain't even a firefighter in the fire. They ain't shit. I mean, that's me. Oh, we got a comment from my girl Angie. My dog. Angie said a Dubois is a guy that likes or loves a girl that is not really
That's
interested in
that's
him,
it.
but the girl would keep this guy around to do things for her. Okay,
That's it,
all right,
Angie.
all right, all right.
That's the perfect definition.
Love it. Well, Angie's a pimp from way back in the day. She taught me and my homegirl a lot of things. And, she my girl. Jones fam was saying I was thinking about the street boy D boys for the D boys in the hood. Jones, get up off it. Get up off it. Andy, get up
My
off
bad.
Yeah.
I was in the wrong park. I'll be over there somewhere. My bad.
it. What do you do? What do you do when you encounter these Du Bois? Now that we have a closer understanding of what we're talking about.
Oh, so
It just
I like
depends on if you
them.
like them.
I like them. That
Yeah,
was
it
me in my
depends.
soft girl era.
I agree. It depends on if you like them or not. That's why I say it just depends. They can be that stunner, but it may help you have something so you can stop stunning or you can stop being that the person that we talk that the people talk about. We don't want you to be that.
Right.
All right, all
So it
right.
just depends on the potential.
Just depends on the potential. I like that. I like that. That's cool. Nina, what you say?
That's I like that. I want to be able to call somebody to man put the tire down and change the oil in the car. You know what I
Hmm.
want somebody to come cut my grass. I want that. Please.
Hmm.
Girl, Angie said keep them around until they fuck up. I like that one. Or until you find someone new. That's what's up. That is what's up. Well, my thing is, I don't know. I don't think I want to do boy. Like I said, I'm on a different journey right now. I need somebody that's stable, and I want the chief. I want the chief to level up with me. So send me the chief.
Now, with you right when you right, but then when look, I couldn't get it out good. I'm with you when you right. But you know what I'm saying too, if you ain't got that at the moment, get what? Get you a do boy for the moment. They make things happen.
I'm telling you, I told you, it's 4 tires on the car,
Look
right?
at
But if you
Angie
keep that
said both.
style in there,
Okay, Angie. Angie
you
said get
know,
both of them.
I'm gonna show you. I had to bust down both of them. Money bag. We gonna call that a money bag. That's what we gonna see.
So we changed the name from Dubois to Moneybag.
Yeah, go get you one of them money bag. Bust that thing down. Both of them. Yeah.
Jen Angie said she wants the same thing. Good luck to us. That's what I'm talking about, Angie. We 2024. We're tired of these do boys. We want the real
Yeah,
deal.
for real. Hmm.
We definitely want the real deal. All right, ladies, we'll to the next topic. Y'all are crazy. The next topic is laughing through the pain. Had the pleasure of going to see a comedy show. We them boys this weekend, and your boy T.I.P. Lord Jesus was on the stage doing his little comedy spiel, and he was saying that how he thought comedy was a better therapy than just being able to talk to somebody. And said all Du Bois don't have money, so that's why we got to do other things. Preach. Nina, I think she was talking to you on that one. You the one talking about the boy with the money.
Now the boy ain't gonna have the money. They ain't gonna have the money. They gonna just have the power to do the willpower to do the
That
work.
mean they got a hustle too, though. They gonna figure it out.
Yeah, they'll figure out. Put those eyes on there.
They better not mess with Nina 45 because I swear she gonna have them out on side the road. Don't bring no money in.
Oh my. They
She
gotta do
gonna,
something then. It ain't no, it can't come in without nothing.
when Nina 45 says she got that 4 for 4, man, 4 for 4, man. And just said
Four for
yes,
five. Look, 4 for 5.
baby, it's real talk. So T.I. in this laughing through the pain, his skit was basically about his son King, and y'all know his son King has been up and down on social media. What are your ladies? What are your topics about laughing through the pain? And like, give us some stories or compliments, or talk about something where you just had to laugh at yourself to get through a shitty situation.
Well, for me, only time I'm gonna laugh through the pains when I'm trying to stop myself, stop one of these other people that are in my head from telling me to kill you. So if you catch me laughing through something, and when I'm acting like it's okay, and you see me going through something, but when I'm going through something that's painful and hurtful, I feel like I've been through so much, Lord. I can't laugh through it. I just go, I break down. I'm like, no, I'm serious, me. I can't do that. I'm not. I can't laugh through that pain. I feel like some things you have to, like the stuff that T.I. has been through. All the court issues and legal battles. He probably had to sit there in jail and laugh a few times. Like, what the is going on here? You know what I'm saying? But my pain be different, so it be a little different. But the only time I be laughing through it is when I be trying to, convince myself that the people are not real. That's telling me to kill you.
Girl, all right. What about you, baby? Nina,
For me, I would say too, you gotta look at it in two different ways: a man perspective and a woman's perspective. Us women, we're more emotional, you know. So I wouldn't consider myself laughing through the pain. I wouldn't even call it that because, like you say, it's not even funny. It's not. I can't even laugh at it. I'm the one that's gonna be more emotional. It may break me down, but it only makes me stronger because guess what? You and created something after that. But then too, with men, they pride so high. They don't want you to see that emotional, that soft side. They want to be known as that man. So that's why they're gonna laugh. But it ain't funny. They know it ain't funny. They want to break down too. They do break down, but you just don't see it. Cause ain't no laughing through the no pain. What's the saying again that he came up with? It ain't no laughing through it to me. It's like more so I'm gonna feel those emotions. I can't even laugh. I can't even pretend. I can't do nothing but be real. And it's not even funny to me.
so
I
you
can't even
basically,
fake it and like, oh, let me laugh through it. No, that
oh,
stuff
no.
hurt. Whatever it is,
See,
that hurt.
Yeah.
you basically, well, Nina 45, you basically saying you have to laugh through it just so you can keep your sanity. And basically, times you saying ain't no sanity. If it's hurting, you gonna lose your shit. You don't want
Yeah.
nobody to talk
I'm
about it.
gonna
You
get
want
myself together.
nobody
Yeah.
to you just need that peace.
I can't even
Oh,
fake it and try to laugh through it. If it ain't laughable, it ain't funny to me. I'm not laughing.
I can,
Look,
I
I
can,
can't even try to laugh unless you
I
crack
can,
a joke.
I
But
can see where Ti may have came up with that laugh through the pain ordeal because I think we've all done it in the past, especially when we were kids, when we were in a very embarrassing moment, like we slipped and fell, or something happened in front of a group of people that we would
I
try
was
to
a
be.
crybaby, Jennifer.
Yeah.
I cried. Look, put me on the spot, and I'm embarrassed. I'm crying, not laughing. No, call me the crybaby. I was a crybaby. No, it was not
Man,
funny.
sometimes I'm like, no,
No, I'm
no.
being. Yeah, no, I'm crying.
Mm-mm.
Well, I'm definitely not. I'm definitely the opposite. That's probably why I smile all the time. People are like, why are you smiling so much? 'Cause I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm just smiling through the process. I am not Nina
Well,
45.
yeah, smile the pain is different. Mm-mm.
I don't have those little voices telling me yet to say, "Oh, we ain't about this life." But that's Definitely that type of thing. So, what advice would you say? Like, let's say if you saw somebody trying to make jokes or enlighten their moments, like, how would you help that person?
Huh, I tell them have at it. I want to see what you see. Explain it to me so I can probably laugh too, because I probably had a messed up day. You just never know. I mean, if somebody has the power to do that, I, baby, my hat goes off to you because for me, like I said, I man, no, I'm gonna cry. My mama used to tell me, carry your water laying low, huh? What that mean, man? Your ass always crying. Okay, so well, you ain't got
Hmm.
to come here with that belt. Because I ain't did nothing. She said, I'm gonna give you something to cry about. I used to cry all the time.
Oh my goodness.
No, I said, call me the crybaby.
What about you, Bates and Times? Like, how would you address someone that's trying to enlighten their situation?
That laugh through the pain.
Mm-hmm.
Well, more so at that everything. Well, just depends on the person. Everything don't works for everybody. If it works for that person, you know what I'm saying. You can't do nothing but support them and what works for them. Like I'm more so a music type person. Like if I'm just let me listen to some music. Music keep me calm and get me through any type of anything. So I would say, look, listen to some music. What did it say? Hold on. Laugh through the pain. Look, listen to some music through the pain. So I would say listen to some music, find something else. That's a saying, but what works for you?
So you're not trying to laugh. You're just trying to jam out, zone out.
Yeah.
That's what it is, man.
What's your perspective on that?
You know what? I don't know why, but like I feel like if I met somebody that need to laugh through their pain, I would support it. Like I would laugh with them, I would cry with them. If they wanted to make jokes and enlighten the situation, but I feel like it's a very sensitive topic at times too, because when a person is hurting and they're trying to make light or enlighten their situation, you have to keep it like sensitive to the point where you're not just overly laughing at them, because it's a fine line between laughing with them and laughing at them. So I think if you're not mentally prepared to support your friends or whomever, um, then you need to just step back and let them be them.
Yep.
Angie said,
Yep.
okay, I missed the question. The question was, how do you support an individual that's trying to enlighten their situation when they're laughing through the pain, when they're trying to make jokes of a sore topic?
I think you just answered it. Look at God.
Yeah, she said she missed the question. So
Yeah,
that's
I answered
that's
the question a different way. Now I see after you explain your scenario, it made me look at it different. It just depends on that's what's helping them get through it. I'm most definitely supportive of that too.
mhm.
Yeah, letting them do them. Sometimes I feel like I've been in a situation where sometimes being there wasn't enough, you know,
Ooh,
or
that's deep.
it wasn't enough, no matter what was done, no matter how it was done.
So how
Um,
how do you deal with that though? How do you deal with that when you're being supportive? You're trying to be there for that individual that's trying to laugh their way through their pain, and it's not enough. Like, what do you do then, Nina 45? What have you done?
cried and prayed. Because there's nothing you really can do. Because when a person feels like that, I feel like they're only looking at the situation one way, and that's the only way that they will look at it, because they feel like you can't fix something that's broken or whatever the situation is with them that has them feeling like that. So they feel like that even with you being there, there's nothing you can do, but you can't help but to be there because who your heart is. So in a situation like that, in situations like that, those situations make or break you. And in a situation like that, I feel like you just have to allow that person again to do them. In the end, sometimes, it will break you. Sometimes it will make you. It just depends on how your story goes.
Yep, I agree.
And you said just be there for them whenever they're ready and however they need you. I keep that one. Sometimes you got to step back and allow them to go through what God is sending them. through. Now that's deep. That is so deep. Like sometimes you do have to separate and just try not to be that superhero that we all feel like we can be. You know, no one wants to see their loved ones or their friends go through extended pain where they feel like, oh, I could have did this or how can I do this? But sometimes it's best for you to just step back and let them go through the process. That's deep. That's definitely some good advice. What about you, Bay Two Times?
Yeah,
You've
I
been
agree too. And then too, sometimes a person may be laughing, like if that's what they really want from you, but in reality, they really want you to comfort them in a different way. But they're portraying to be this person because they don't want you to know that it really hurted them. So that's another way to look at it too.
yeah, that's true. That is true. With all of it. Even the one where Nina 45 be laughing, and I'm like, oh Lord, time to go. Where y'all going? She laughing. We about to head on out. She must be sleeping. That's what you gotta do, right, Nina 45? Time to
Yeah, you
go.
just gotta exit left, sometimes.
Unplug everything. She done lost it. Don't call her 45 for nothing. Oh, that's a good topic, lady. That's a real great topic. We're gonna jump into the third one. And the third one, ooh, now this one I know we're gonna spend a little bit more time on because this one is definitely a hot coffee topic. How soon is too soon to move on? How soon is too soon to move on? You done play with your do boys, and your do boys ain't adding up to shit. You done made being the craziest trying to make enlightenment of a shitty situation. And now you're at the point where you like, me and Andy said, bitch, it's 2024. I'm tired of this. But I just got out of a relationship in 2023 and here it is March. It ain't even summertime. It ain't even spring yet. What's spring? March 21st. We ain't even busting flowers yet. We still in the winter. How soon is it, ladies? How long do you wait before you decide to get back up and to get back up and get back on that pony and do what you got to do in life? Like, how soon do you wait before the next one is coming in?
I would say really it's no time frame on it. It's just more so I'm the type of person I like to heal first. I like to not take any baggage that I left off with into the next situation. So if I feel like I'm still bothered by certain things and I'm working on myself to release that and let that go first, that's more so me. I gotta let some things go. It's not easy for me to move on so quickly or right off the back or within the next month. You just never know what may come your way, but I would still want to stay in a friend zone until I feel like I'm completely ready for that again.
All right, all right. And you said replacing like just sex or a do boy, and then she followed up and said exactly no time, just depends on the person. I like it. I like it. What about you, Nina 45? How quickly do you move on? We already know you outside on the porch down the driveway. Like, are you in the car on the road or you
I'm a pew. I'm a pew. No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing. But I feel a certain type of way about this topic, a lot of different ways because I try to analyze it different views because I'm this is a topic that for me is like, hmm. So
oh, we lost her. She jumped off.
Think it'd be more so too people. It's not that some people just said moved on. It was something they was doing or they quit. They was doing it already. So it's not that they moved on quick. They was doing more than one thing at a time. If that makes sense. So if you're doing
All
more than
right.
one thing, I feel like it's easy for you to just move on. 'Cause I don't think it's just as easy for everyone to just on to the next something else. You had been doing it already. 'Cause it's not gonna happen that fast within a split of a second.
All right. I agree. I agree with me. I think, ooh, I can't hold grudges. I definitely hold grudges, and I definitely whenever something is done to me or in a negative way towards me, I'm very cautious on how I move or the things that I say or what I let back in because I become that defense system pops up on me so quick where I'm just like never again. Like I'm not the type that will like even when I was younger and riding a bike and I'm trying to ride a bike and I fail and I'm like, you know what, bump this. I don't want to get back up there because I don't want to keep hurting myself. Like that's me and my mentality. Like I don't want to put myself in a situation where I'm constantly hurting myself or I'm constantly putting in putting myself in a situation where I have to be defensive or I have to heal from trauma. So
Yeah, and that do take time.
I think for me it takes a while to get back out there because I'm like analyzing every situation and then as soon as someone shows the slightest flaw or the slightest repeat of a flaw, then I'm like, well, stop, bad back. Like what is he doing? Where are we going with this? And that could be a
Yep.
bad thing. That could be a bad
That
thing
no,
because
that's
I
me too. I have a guard up like that too. I'm looking at all signs and it's like, okay, nope. If I'm not interested in something, I'm not even gonna waste my time because every time you try to say, okay, well, hey, well, everything not gonna be perfect. I'm gonna give this the benefit of the doubt. It'd be like sometimes the worst decision you ever made, you should have followed your first mind and said no. I should have just left it alone. So it's more so now. I learned my lesson from those times too. Like if I'm not liking this thing, okay, let me just not, let me just keep this at completely like friend zone for real.
right. And then you let the good ones get away. Like my okay, let's talk about situation there where in the last episode I know we talked about where I said I'm feeling my way because I have like this whole mentality where I'm like I want a dude that's gonna pray for me and with me. Like that's me. That was my 2024. Like I don't want a dude that I'm constantly praying for because you can pray for the wrong man. You can pray for the devil and he will still be the devil. But I want a dude that's gonna pray for me. I want to be everything on his list that he's praying for. And then I want to be able to pray with him. Um, baby, that's what I'm talking about. And that once you show me a
Yes,
fall
yes.
back on book,
Mhm.
baby,
Don't waste no time no more.
this must be good year. I'm like, wait a minute, what do you do? No, wrong dude. But like, I have, you know, I'm in this era in my life. I'm in this point where I'm just like, I want this. Like, I understand what I want out of life, and I know I don't want to put up with the BS that I was once putting up with, whether it's from a man of stature or do boy or whatever. Like I know what I want and what I don't want. And it's sad to say it took me almost 40 years of my life to realize this, but I know. And I'm happy that I know. And there is people that I know would make the best person for me if I allow myself to open up a little bit more. But then that person or these people will do like one little thing that scares me to the point where I'm like, nah, I bet not.
It be
Let's
so
wait.
quick. Don't be trying to be out and enjoy. That's when the most the times that happen when you just enjoying. You just killed it. You just messed it up. People do too much nowadays. It's like it's not the same.
That's true. That's so true. That's true. And then like forcing like relationships and all this stuff, like forcing yourself into certain things, that mess it up strong too. Because like you're so quick, like Angie and you both said in the past statements, like you don't have to be so quick to move on. It just depends on the person. But those people that are so quick to move on and want to force that title or force that relationship status on people, I think that's setting yourself up for failure too. Like I feel like that's a big
Mhm.
negative for me. That's a big
I
red
agree.
flag. Like, what's the rush? Like why do we have to put labels on things so quickly?
Mhm.
Um, well, I don't know what's up with Nina 45. She said her computer was updated in the middle. But this was definitely her topic, and I know she had a lot to say. So we're gonna keep it rolling, I guess. Back two times. What else you got to say about this topic?
More so too. As far as in moving on, I feel like some people trying to look at a person way that do move on quick. Sometimes people feel like sometimes people feel like they get comfort from others, or they stay comfort, or they just start having something to do. Long as they're doing something to keep what they're, distract them from what they, what I'm saying, what's really on their mind and what they're really going through, they really have. So I think it's more so too a comfort thing for some people, because I see it all the time. You look on media and you see, okay, dang, you see this, and next day or next week or so you see something else. Like, how you do it so quick? I think it's a comfort thing or something. I'm not understanding it. I really got answers for the world. Like, how do people go from one person to the next and just stay in one relationship and not move on? Or just can't be alone, maybe.
Right. You kind of dipped out a little bit where you when you said how do people move on from one section to another one, from one relationship to another one. Is that what you're saying?
Oh yeah, yes, yes. You know how sometimes for some people it happens so quick. That's why I say I'm maybe thinking it's a comfort thing, and some people just don't know how to be alone. They don't get themselves time to heal, or they don't want to go through the motions of thinking or and overthinking by themselves. But I like to think. I like to heal and get through it and get over it.
So then that makes me question like how authentic is this relationship that a person is jumping? Like if you were just with Tina Fey on Monday, y'all broke up on Tuesday, and then on Wednesday I'm your girl. Like that's one of those trigger points for me that makes me feel like what makes me so special that I'm able to get this title. Like what makes our relationship so special that you feel like you over Tina Fey. So that's scary. Like that you brought that up. That's one of those trigger things for me that caused me to like pull back to because like you said, it takes people time to get over things. Nobody can like honestly say that they have fully recovered from anything within a 24-hour period. Like it just don't work like that. And I have friends that are currently going through a breakup where they were the people that actually initiated the breakup. But then they find it the hardest thing ever to wake up every day and realize they no longer have this person as they once did. Even though the person and them are still communicating, like they're still longing for that connection or that affection that that person gave them. And it's so hard for them to be like, oh man, maybe the next person will give me what I'm looking for, or maybe this, because they're like still stuck on the past. And they were the one that broke up with them. So I just don't see how honest it is for a person to move on that fast. Like you said, like they're just scared to be alone. Like they can't wake up the next day and realize it's me. Like I'm that person. So that's scary.
Yeah, then I think I'm a lover. I'm a lover girl. I love hard, so it's not easy for me to just say, "Oh, okay." Even though this person could have been moved on and everything, that don't mean okay. I'm about to do what you do, and I'm about to find somebody or find something quick to hop into. I'm not that. I'm a woman. I'm a mother. I'm a very loving person, and I cherish my heart and my everything to be just giving it out and wasting time with people or getting it to anybody.
Right. Angie says some people just need a rebound to get through a breakup. That's why you got to be careful and know your zone. Say that, speak
I
that.
agree. I agree. That's a good way of saying it.
So let me ask you this then. Let's get personal. Uh, let's say you are involved with someone that is currently in the separation status of either a relationship, a marriage, whatever, and they have been separated from their spouse for like over 2 years or more, and they're still in that stage. I don't know what's taking so long. Do you feel like that person that they're now being involved with is the rebound too, or do you feel like there's legitimately like something that's making them feel like they are this person?
I think that it's just something for them to do to try to get over their relationship, because 2 years is still love there. If they're still holding on to it, still love there, but everything is not there. So it's giving itself time to see if it will work out. If not, they do have something else, far as in to move forward. But I feel like it's still love there.
You just said they need therapy. That's true. That's true. That's true. So you think, and you basically sometimes think that they still have love there.
Yeah, they still have love there. They it could have been ended if they wanted to, but more so people hold on to something. They hold on to something because if you want to detach, you want to detach. You want to be done. It's something still there. And then sometimes too, it can be control. We spoke on that before too. Some people feel like, okay, as long as they got you or got a part of you, that's all that matters.
Right. That's true. That's true.
And they gonna do whatever they want to do. So it can be a control thing too. So it can go so many ways.
And you said it depends on how bad the situation was.
I agree too, because that does make a big difference. Because
That was
sometimes things don't be as bad, and they're like, okay, well, hey, let me just get some space.
true.
And then things happen, even more things happen within that space, and it's not getting better. And people tend to say, okay, I'm just gonna give it a little bit more time. I'm just gonna see. And guess what? Sometimes it get worse before it gets better.
Now that's another thing too, because like you only know one side of the story when you're dealing with these people, though. Like you only know the side of the story of the person that you're with, because like you're never going to hear from the other person, especially if it is a sticky situation where they having all these issues. And I'm pretty sure the other person don't want you with their person and to begin with, because like you said, there's something that they're holding on to. But like yeah, like that's it. True. That's why I said therapy. No, okay. All right, Nina 45. Welcome back, girl. Welcome
What's
back.
that? Y'all, that was the most okay. That was the Lord telling me to shut your face. I take heed to that. I receive it. But
Was
I
it was it the Lord or was it the devil?
babe, I see now you got me thinking. Oh, all right now. I'm gonna pray about it. But I'm just gonna tell you something hard. Why I got a chance for something else. So for me, I don't know, like I feel a different way in a lot of different ways about this topic because I feel like there is no time frame to move on. You know, it depends on the person. But Bay two times also stated that it's kind of like, is that person completely healed? The healing process, you are not mentally able, I'm gonna say, to be in another whole term relationship. Now you're gonna have your do boys. You might want to call that a relationship, but that's why I say I look at it a different way, in a lot of different ways, because I want to be able to understand if is it, which way should I look at it, basically? Because like I said, I look at it that way, but then I also look at it like maybe there is a time frame, because I don't want to be in a situation where I'm the person that just moved on, or I don't want to be in a situation where I'm the person that's still not moved on. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I
you
agree
know,
with you.
you
But
still
then
alone and
too,
you see them, but
hmm
I'm gonna be ready. I'm gonna be laughing then.
hmm
What
Mm.
you think? So
So
I kind of
you said Nina 45, even though you feel like if you're in a situation you were outside on the porch down the driveway, you're gonna look back and if you see another itch in your house on the porch with your man, you're gonna have some type of feelings then.
I'm gonna have some type of way, and I might even act like I care. So I'm praying that the Lord fix that.
Is it,
That's I'm being honest.
is
That
it
will be
acting
me.
like you care or do you really care?
Like I really care. I don't care. I don't want you to have nobody. You need to be waiting. You love me too much, right?
Mm-mm.
I mean, that's what I'm trying to understand that, because I feel like they would look at me like that and say, "Oh, she done moved on. Why she move on?" But you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to understand how to feel about it, but but the way I on my honest opinion on it is, like I said, it just depends on you. Sometimes you might think that you're in the waiting situation, and God has already told you waited enough, and your mailman be your husband next year. You never know, and you ain't
Ooh,
did enough walk to the mailbox.
ooh. And we were just talking about that when you had your blackout house. how certain things, like me personally, like I feel like I'm limiting myself, or I could be missing out on the next best thing or the person that was actually created for me because I need a longer time to heal before I could just jump to the next one. And how I see flaws, like the first flaw I see that's a reminder of somebody else, I'm like, oop, red flag. Like that's it. And Nina 45, you know this. You and I have had these conversations about people, and I'm like, I don't know, girl. You said this. I can't put up with this. So it's kind of scary for me as far as how quickly it takes me to get out the front door, let alone be on the porch, be all outside. Like when they said we outside, I'm like, is it cold out there? Because if it's cold, I ain't coming.
I
Definitely.
feel like, you have to learn. You have to learn again how to enjoy. You might have to learn how to date again. You may have to learn how to be in, with somebody again because, that trust might not be there, especially when you're feeling like that, but something is there. You might miss something, the smell or something about them. You just never know. But, just learning how everybody else are hearing or speaking to other people, that would be a situation or a good question. I feel like I wanted to know about, how soon is too soon. I'm not in this situation. I'm down the driveway. On my way to Gravedigger Mountain. Y'all send me.
This baby got one foot.
NBA, baby, listen.
Back
I am
2 times.
down the driveway.
Oh, dead ass back 2 times. She said
Gravedigger Mountain me.
went to Grave Digger Mountain. It was like some little chubby dude. She was like, how he get to Grave Digger Mountain?
Look, we gotta get her there. We're gonna have to go in for her birthday. She gotta get there so
Listen,
she can tell us about
Gravedigger
this
Mountain.
experience.
I'm gonna go with her.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
I ain't going. I don't know nothing about it. I gotta do me some research.
You gotta
I
come
can't.
on,
Hold on.
girl.
I gotta be somebody. Gotta be the protector or something. I don't know what's going down.
Somebody
I
got
gotta be
this
able to know
for
be able to know where y'all at, and somebody gotta come get you.
messing with Nina 45.
Everybody
You gonna
can't
be
go.
the next day because she gonna be in jail. That's for stalking. Keep playing.
Me sitting outside waiting on him. At the gas station, I'm showing you Gravedigger Mountain me. He got to go to the gas station because he smoked Newports. I seen him smoke them Newports. Now I already know what gas station he go to. So Gravedigger Mountain me,
I
please.
would be surprised if this girl knew what time this boy mama went to Walmart.
I be watching for her car, but they had jacked. Oh my God, they jacked his mother's car. So now I know what kind of car she got. If y'all can find that out for me, she stays somewhere near me. Help me out, ladies and gentlemen.
Who?
Gravedigger Mountain mean.
Who car got jacked?
His mom, her mama stay like in the neighborhood she stay in, girl. She be tripping. She be walking the dog looking for this woman.
Baby, I got to find her. I just don't know what kind of car she got no more. They done jacked her. I be on went to the wrong people car now. So y'all just help me find that out. And I'm gonna be right there. Yep.
I'll be right there telling the police, don't arrest her. She's a mental. They
Just
tried
tell me, give me the Gravedigger Mountain fast.
tried to keep her in the house, but this helper says she outside on the porch.
Oh, God, baby.
Alright, we're gonna run right on into room temperature with your girl Nina 45. Tell us what you got.
So y'all, I was gonna do some celebrity news for the room temp, but we had a few hot topics that I came up with subtopics off of that I feel like it's gonna be a little heated. You know what I'm saying?
Take control.
So we talked about how soon is it? How soon is too soon to move into another relationship? So, ladies, I just want to say that we all know that life or death is in the power of the tongue. So I'm asking y'all tonight to please give out what to you is specific Bay 2 times and what is specific to you, Southern. What do you look for specifically in a man?
Are you asking that question?
Yes.
Babe, 2 times you want to go first? You want me?
Oh, it don't matter. For me, I would say most definitely a godly man. You can tell a praying man and a man that's for the streets. So most definitely a praying man, a godly man, 100%, And if they're that, I already know everything else come with them. So that's to sum up mine's real quick.
Amen. I like
Uh,
it.
my biggest thing is honesty. Like I definitely want a man that's honest. Because basically, times, like I said, even though I'm with this, I want a man that's praying for me and with me. Liars are in the church.
Hmm.
I mean, I need
I ain't
someone.
saying in the church. I said a godly man, not in the church, because I don't want to go
I, um, my
come
my
back
first
on no one. Not in the
my,
church, but a godly man.
my my first look is someone that's honest with not only to me but to himself. If a man can be honest to himself, then I know that I can trust this person and we have a stronger foundation to build on. Angie said, "What's the question?" Nina 45. You want to repeat it?
Yeah, what do you specifically look for in a man? What is specific to you? What is something that stands out? It could be a look. I have a few things. It could be like a look. What is specific to you? What would you say pinpoints when you see five men? What makes you pick that one out of those five?
Oh, okay. I think me and Bay 2 times were given like attributes that we want, like something that we'll pick up on getting to know them. But if it's
Oh, you
somebody
talking
that
about on the outside, what they looking like, all that? Cause I don't know,
Mhm.
I ain't dated men that I really didn't like on the outside. It wasn't about they look, so you couldn't just be butt ugly. But you know what I'm saying? But it ain't just about the looks to me. I
Mhm.
don't discriminate far as in just the looks. Now, of course, it's still got to be something a little attractive or a little something to catch my eye. But you ain't got that image. Sometimes they don't come with the person within, so it be something different. So
Okay.
I'm
Mhm.
vain. I am vain. I am vain. And I'm gonna say it again. I am fucking vain because I want a tall, dark, handsome, good teeth. I mean, white, please, cut off the light, cut off the lights. I want them to, shine. I want a man that is built where I feel like if I'm gonna climb on top and we gonna ride, I don't feel like I'm sitting on a broom because I ain't no witch. I can be a bitch, but I ain't no witch. I
but
want
what if he's not honest, like you said? But he's all of that.
that's that attribute that you have to figure out once you get to know him. Her question is if it was five dudes, I was about to say the N words, if it was five dudes across the street, which one? Which one? And I'm with Angie. Angie said the way he carries himself. I like a man with swag, with that whole, suave groove. And
Mm,
that's probably why I'm attracted to older men because younger men to me don't have it. Like I need a man, like I said, that is sure of himself. Know he looks good, and I'm like, I need a man that gives off that he resonates money. You know what I'm saying? That's me.
I
That's what
agree
I'm.
with you on that one.
So if I see a bro out there and he's looking like money, I'm gonna be like, ooh, ooh, she
What
just
is
started.
money yet? What is money yet? I smell it. Look, I smell it.
Look like money, baby. That's what I
I
see.
smell it. Let me inhale it. Mhm.
Baby, what's that? Money. Like it. What about you, Nina 45? What would you say? I already know yours. Let me tell you what I think yours is.
Mhm.
You like the earthy type. When I say earthy, it's not about flash for you. It's not even that suave. You like that country man that gives you strength and gives you a little thuggish too. The one that'll put that little boot down, but ain't so quick to put it on a female. I can see you with a man of strength. I think you look for a man who has strength in his like persona. What about
Mhm.
you? That's what you do.
Yeah. The first thing I look at when I look at a man, the very first thing is his fingers.
Are the built one? Mm.
I'm tickled. That big belt buckle, how big that big belt buckle is where I'm gonna be with them five men. I'm just
I'm
playing.
with the fingers too. The rings can't be too big, nails can't be dirty.
I That's the very thing for me that I look at. Everything else, if you, because like I'm not that flashy type. I like to, I like to disappear. I'm,
Don't forget about the mouth.
you know, I be out the way. Oh, I am very
It
attracted
can't
to
be young
gold,
mouth.
Hmm.
diamonds.
Yeah, but they can't
VVS.
be young mouth with their goals, and they're trying to catch the slide while they talking because they too big. You know, you see how I
I
go to
am
talking. They can't.
tickled. I am
Man,
tickled.
y'all,
I am tickled.
y'all know my baby daddy just got platinum put in his mouth, right?
Who? You talking about that boy Kevin Gates?
Different Gates, baby. I want
Yes.
so in love with his teeth. They were like so perfect. And he was always like, I just like my teeth. I can't drink orange juice. My teeth a little yellow. I was like, I mean, his smile was just like, oh. And now he got this
Yeah.
platinum in his mouth with these diamonds. And I'm like, his
He
breath
got
don't
them VVS's in his mouth.
his
Yay.
breath don't. He can't even chew bubble gum. Like, what we gonna do?
He better be taking that stuff that's on TikTok.
Drink up.
Mouse. I'm finna stop talking about Kevin Gates. Yeah, because we are live and I ain't gonna say that.
I like Kevin Gates though. He's one of them. You know, he's very handsome and attractive.
He's very free spirited. He don't give a damn about how he make you
Yeah.
feel. But you know, I feel like he's one of those that I feel like after I go to Gravedigger Mountain, I could go hang with him. I really want to hang with Lil Boosie too.
You can't hang out with Kevin Gates unless it's at a family reunion.
I'm going to the farm.
At a
So I
family
don't care what y'all doing. I'm gonna be on the farm. Right there. I don't care nothing about that.
First.
Y'all just bring me some water, check on me every hour, you know, hour or two. I'll be right there. All right. I ain't worried about none of that.
All right. So what's else? What else is with this room temperature? What's your next topic or question?
Okay, that was speak life. So I've met a lot of people in my life, but I don't even know if this is a question, but it's a question it's a statement I want you to comment on. How a man treats his mother.
Ooh.
You know, that is for me. I see it two different ways because I'm talking about for me looking in, you know, because they treat or you think sometimes you may think that they treat their mother real good, but they don't. And then I've met people that are overprotective of their mama that forget that she's the mother and they're the child, and they treat her like she's 2 years old. And I'd be like, boy, that's your mother. I also met men who will, oh my God, walk the sun, the moon, the earth, planet, stars, all of that for their mother. I've met people who don't like their mother. So, what is your take on how a man treats his mother? And what does that mean to you?
I can say I can't be too judgmental on how men treat their moms because I feel like it's an automatic difference in how they treat them. You know, the men that treat their mom like I said, overprotective, and you know, like you don't know if they dating their mom or what. Like that's just you don't know the relationship or the dynamics that this man has been through with his mom growing up. Because like even though me as a female, y'all know I was like super, my mom was my boo. I tell everybody, I'm not no woman, but I am in love with this woman.
I want to chime in, Southern, before I forget this question, because you said before you said that you said that you don't have a judgmental biases in that. Is that right?
Like as far as how he treats his mom.
Yeah.
Like I can't be too judgmental to the point where I'm like, oh, he treats his mama bad, so I can't talk to him because his mama may have been abusive to him. Like you never know the situation or the dynamics of their relationship, or his mama may not have been a mama to him. His mama may have been more of a friend. And if you growing up and your parent don't separate the boundaries between being a parent and being a friend, then when you get older and you dealing with a man that's in his 40s and his 50s, that's still his homie. That's my dog, you know. She birthed me, but that's my dog.
Well, let
I
me
feel
ask
like
you
it's more.
this. So you said 40s and 50s, and I totally disagree with that situation because I literally met a guy when I say he came with that southern walk. Oh, you said tall, dark, and handsome. When I say he must have been the devil walking, baby, he was so handsome. When I say, baby, do you hear me? And smelt like shmoney. Oh my God. So one day, I don't know if his mom had dementia or what, but his mom left. Baby, when I say he dogged her so bad, when he found her, it was like I had found my 8-year-old and he done went up the street to his friend's house. I was like, are you serious? The way a man treats his mom to me is everything because I have seen men who adore their mother. I have 3 boys and I know how they adore me because I tell them, if you think I'm going to show you, you think you're going to, I'm going to show you. I've been through too much for the next woman, the
But
next little girl to come up. So how he treat
but
that mama of his, and this is a part of the healing process. I know exactly what you're
I
about to
agree.
say. What if she did something to him? And we must learn to forgive our parents because they could have been wrong. They only lived this life one time.
now
You have
hold
to
on.
forgive them.
Time out. Time out. Time out. See, first of all, let me hit what Angie said. Some men take care of their mothers because they saw their father do her so well. They saw her father do the father do them so bad, so he may end up treating you the way he saw his father do. I agree, and I'm gonna touch on that one too. But Nina, you saying you have to forgive what this person did to you in the past. Now, mind you, we just had a whole topic on laughing through the pain. And your response to laughing through the pain is, I'm laughing to keep the voice from telling me not to snap out on.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then bay 2 times. You can check me if you want to, but you also said that you're a very an emotional person. You're an emotional being. You don't want that. Like you hurt, you gonna be hurt. Let you deal with your pain the way you want to deal with your pain. So why is it that for this man to have had these trauma issues where he may have been in pain, or he may have, like Angie said, seen his father treat his mother in this disrespectful way? Why is it that it's forgiven or it should be forgiven just because that's his mama? Why?
It's not the. I mean that I feel because for one, you're supposed to honor that mother and father. That's the biggest thing. But like I said, that is a part of the healing process. Until you're able to forgive, you can forgive them, but you ain't never got to forget what they did. Just because I kick you in your ankle today, and this is something that I'm dealing with on in my career, maybe. If you do something to me, I'm gonna do something to you. You know what I'm saying? I know it says do unto your neighbors, you want them to do unto you, but at the end of the day, that's the eye for eye. You got to forgive them so that you
So
can get on with it. Because if you keep dwelling on that, oh, that person hurt me, or that person did something to me, how you gonna see what the next person ain't gonna do to you? That person gonna, or what that person gonna do for you?
time out. So you're saying the Bible says, and it does. I agree. I know the Bible. Honor thy mother and thy father. But if this man is not out here, just because he's not family oriented to the point where this is my mama, I love my mama, do this, blah, 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 he can be respecting his mom and separate from his mom.
Yeah,
Are you getting what I'm saying? So the
but
fact
that's, I mean, but
I can't
there's a
judge,
difference.
I can't judge him on his mama because, like I said, I don't know that. And his difference is I don't fuck with my mama, but I don't talk like I don't disrespect her. I can't say, oh, well, he gonna disrespect me or not fuck with me because he does this to his mama. That's me. Like I don't judge how
So let me
people.
ask you this question though.
Well, I wouldn't
So,
condone it too. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
so you saying just because that man, and I'm gonna say man because I'm talking about a man, that man was hurt by his mother. He saw his father abuse his mother. That makes it okay to
No,
abuse the mother
nope,
of his children because he
nope,
went through that. That's
nope.
when you forgive
That's
so you
not
can
what
get past that.
not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that I wouldn't say my relationship or if I knew this man, if I know this man and I know his past trauma and his with his mama and his relationship, I'm not gonna say, oh, well, it's okay for him to do this or it's not okay for him to do this because of this. I can't relate the two, is what I'm saying. That's what I've been saying. I can't say, oh, I can relate this to this because of this. Or I can say he's no good because he does this to his mama. I can't relate that to because I don't know. I can only know what I'm doing to this man, how I'm treating this man, our relationship with this man. And if this man is broken or he's coming from a broken home where his mama did do all this and he don't fuck with his mama, and I'm giving him all this love or this trauma that he said he missed as a child and he's still doing it, I can't relate the two. I can't say, well, it's because of this, and this is what I'm saying. I can't do that.
Well, yeah,
To me, I would
well,
just say, long as he ain't doing it in my sight. Now, if there was something done in the past and how he used to be with me, you're gonna be a better person and you're gonna have respect for your mama.
yeah,
Right, because I'm saying
right.
he respect, and then that's the thing. Like you can have respect in different ways. Like my idea of respect is, of course, loving people. And Nina 45, you said this. Like my showing of love and respect is showering you with attention and affection and what I feel like I can give to you. That's my thing. If that's not how he do it, then who am I to say, oh well, you're not doing it right? That's not how it's
Well,
supposed to.
the reason why I'm
I
so
agree with
strong
that way.
on that is because I feel like if you could, like I said, you got to forgive them. You know what I'm saying? You have to. You can't. You don't have to forget what they did. But in order for you to be a better person, because you see how bitter that makes you, though, if you don't forgive them, because the cycle gonna continue. That's a generational curse in my
Okay,
book.
let me ask
In
you
my
this.
book, I'm agreeing with you on that. Like it's gonna keep going. You gotta let it go at
It's gonna
some point.
keep going. You
You
gotta
don't
stop it
forget,
somewhere.
but you gotta stop
So
it.
let me
Yep.
ask you this. Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. And I'm not gonna name no names, and I'm talking to both of y'all. So if you can, in your mind right now, imagine someone in the past that have done you at your worst. Because Nina 45, you said you can forgive, but you can't forget. You ain't forgot this person who has done you at your worst at a time in your life where you felt like I need this person, or I needed this, or I should have had this type of support from this person, or even respect from a person that you don't know that don't know you from Kit Kat, Knick Knack, Paddywhack, give a dog a bone. Think of that person. Think of them. Are you thinking of this person?
Yes.
If I, Southern Aphrodite, came to you right now and told you, you got to forgive this person because it ain't right for you to hold this type of animosity to them. Would you walk up to this person, hug them, tell them I love you and I forgive you? Honestly, like truly in your heart, you could do
The
that.
person,
Okay, now look at this. It just depends on who it is. A friend is different, but that your man and your mama is different.
It's the same. It's the same.
No, it's a different type of relationship that you have, a different
for
type
it
of
to be
bond, the different
hurt.
type of we share a different love. I don't say the same love I do with this man, with this friend that I got. We don't, it's not the same love on that level. We love each other differently.
If you
I
touch a
love
hot
this person, I love
stove,
this person. Hmm?
if you touch a hot stove, whether it be at my house, your house, or her house, it's still a hot stove.
But
That pain,
everybody know we are not the same people. Everybody is not the same.
Yeah.
that's not
I
what I'm
still feel like Jennifer, in my defense, I
saying.
have to forgive them in order for me to be where I need to be. Because as you know, I told you, you're gonna have to when you find it, it's some strange things. You're gonna say, now, Lord, you know I don't like that. So why you know what I'm saying? It's some strange things that happen, but you have to forgive them. If you told me today I gotta forgive them, I'm gonna do that because I know that's what I need to do. You, at one point before you leave, you're gonna have to forgive them in order to get the way you need to be.
Nina, Nina, I have been in a situation where a man would not talk to his mama for months at a time until I say, hey, have you talked to your mama today? Currently in a situation where a dude don't even talk to his siblings, but that's the relationship that they got.
I mean, there's a difference between not talking to somebody and abusing and mistreating and mishandling and disrespecting somebody. I talk to people that don't talk to their parents all the
So
time. I told you, I know people.
you're saying that this person or you're the subject person or phantom person is being abusive to their mama, like
No, no,
disrespectful.
no, no. I mean, yeah, like that's what I'm saying. Like I've literally witnessed people, I'm saying guys, because I witnessed guys. I witnessed some women who don't deal with them. I know women to this day I could call right now and I can ask when you last time you talked to me such and such, because I know her on that level. She'll tell me probably since last year, and that's her mother.
So I'm with Angie on that one. Her comment that men do to their mother what they seen their father do. And what Angie said too, like when you were saying about your children and how your children are 10 toes down for you because they grew up with that respect and they ain't never seen nobody or to the point where they could be disrespectful to you, and that's how it's supposed to be. So that part, yeah, but
Yeah,
for me,
that's true. But even them,
for
that
me,
man is supposed to forgive his father so that he wouldn't have to continue the cycle of, okay, well, I saw my father do this. It's okay. That's what it seemed like you saying. It's okay for me to do this because I saw somebody else do it. You know what? They had a sniper in the trunk one year of some state. It ain't okay for nobody to go do all of that. We saw that happen.
No, by no means am I saying that it's okay. I'm just saying that I cannot put my views or my judgment
On the way a
on
man treats his
somebody
mother.
else because I don't know the dynamics of why they're treating their mom like
And see, that's because I think that's because that's what, and oh God, I don't even know how to say this. But see, y'all ever heard the song Southern Man? I've mentioned this song numerous of times on our show, y'all. Southern Man, listen to that. That
I gotta
that. The
describes
listen
way
to
you
it.
talk,
my
there's
man.
it's a blues song. It's a blues song.
Yes, it is a blues song by, I think her name is Cecily, the with the last name with the W. Lord, I'm forgive me, y'all. I can't quote it, but I know the name of the song. Yeah, that's so. When I say a Southern man, that means I expect my boys to treat their woman like a Southern man. You know, when we go out, I don't hold no door open. I told them, sure, now that my son 18, y'all, thank you, Jesus, we got a young man in the house. I don't take no wallet when I go somewhere. So I hope he got a few dollars.
Listen, Nina, that's what I'm saying. You are raising your children with that mentality and that comfort and that connection on how to respect a woman. You don't abuse your children. You don't belittle your children. You have not abandoned your children. You have not done anything that I can think of or that I see that I will say, oh, well, I can understand why Jason went upside your head because you were probably going upside his and he went back. Like, you don't do that. So for you to say this people or this person that belittles their mom, like, people react to trauma. When I was saying about the stove, it's a hot stove in her house, my house, it's still that same pain. You're gonna still flinch when you see that stove. Like me with an electric fucking stove, like I still get scared because I don't know when the burner's hot. Because the shit get red and then it get dark and it's still hot, but I'm like, oh, it ain't hot, and I touch the shit. So I'm still
Yeah.
having that negative trauma behind what happened to me. So when I see I don't like this type of electrical appliance, is because of trauma. So I'm saying when a person has some kind of disconnect with their loved ones, especially someone that you would like put in biblical stuff, you should honor their mother and not father. You should have a closer relationship. I have that close relationship with my mom. Didn't have it with my dad. Cuss him out every day. I don't give a fuck about any of that and no blood, no nothing. And you know this. Same for many other people that I know. So for me to say I cannot be judgmental on why this person or say you shouldn't talk about your mama like that. You shouldn't do this because I don't know. I don't know. And no
Well,
matter how much someone can tell you, well, my mom never did this, my mom did this, or my mom didn't do this, you still do not know the dynamics of what this child has been brought up against.
Well, 9 times out of 10, the people in our community that we be around, that we know that we're introduced to, don't be that type of parent. And half the time it be on the kid that's deciding not to deal with their parent. Now, like I
And then
said, parents aren't perfect. Nowhere near it. Like I said, we only live, and I'm a parent. We only live this one time. I've only raised my children one time. I've only met them this one time. So tomorrow is new to me. So whatever they do is new to me. But my thing is, once you're in a healing process, you're still going along your journey. So until you learn how to forgive, your next step will always be you stuck on the reason why you mad at this person. That's what I was saying. That's why for me, if I can't understand why you don't deal with your parents, and I'm gonna say parents because I don't have a relationship with my father. At 35, I'm just learning that. He called me tonight. All we talked about was the weather. I don't care nothing about that. He calling me. That's all I asked for. But and then I'm gonna speak on something Southern. You said you didn't, you could talk about your father, but before he passed, you had to forgive him, right? Or he wanted you to, right?
who forgave him?
I ain't say you did. I said he wanted you to, right?
I think so. I really don't give three shits and a nickel about it. I wouldn't have even went to the funeral if my mama didn't make me.
Right. So that means my aunt knew that there was something that you needed to do that you still have not figured out. That you must
Verify that he
forgive.
was
You have to
dead.
stop the generational curses
She wanted
because
me to
the cycle will
verify that he was
continue.
dead. That's what it was. She was like, make sure you go walk up, look this man straight in his closed eyes, open coughing
Baby,
face,
I am tickled. I am
and
tickled.
make sure that is it. That's what that was about. Like that was
I'm
what that was
tickled.
about. And the fact is, the like I just I don't even know what to say. I don't know what to say. Do not care, do not want to care, do not. I can have someone walk up to me today and tell me, and you know this, I'm your auntie from your daddy's side. I'm like, oh, okay. Because I'm telling y'all, I told y'all I am a very loving person. And once I'm open to you and I love you and we are friends and I have established you as my friend, I'm gonna be 10 toes down for you. I don't give a fuck what nobody say about you, what you do. I'm gonna always back you up. Nina 45 can slap somebody in the face at Walmart tomorrow and I will be there the same day saying, well, what the bitch do to her? That's gonna be my question. But
I love it.
When you break that, then y'all know there is no coming back. There is no coming back because I'm gonna be like, well, fuck you, your mama, your dog, your uncle, fuck the grandbabies, fuck the babies that ain't even born because I'm that person.
Yeah.
Call me a lie. Wait, what's my word? Find the lie.
Find it.
Is it found?
Looking for
it. Search.
Not
Lock.
there.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, that was my room temperature, y'all. I just had a few questions. That was a little heated. I felt like we could hold off the little Diddy news until next week till we get some more accusations. I mean, till the false accusations come against him again, because baby, this thing's climbing through the roof right now. Do you hear me? I done brought all type of folk in this game. Stevie with the B. Stevie J. He said, "Whoo, baby, I got the clip of the video."
I believe whatever they say about him.
You believe it? Girl, we gotta talk about it.
He gonna be another one of those where his children not gonna respect him. Hell, the ones that are old now don't respect him. So the younger ones are not gonna respect him.
Girl. Oh, wait, this is strange, baby. I don't know what's happening with the music industry, but I pray for all of them. Cause my son is 10-17. Y'all, I can't say that too loud. He gonna get mad.
Baby, get off him. All right, so we're gonna call it a night, ladies. We're gonna shout out. We're about to end this. Thank you. I'm Southern Aphrodite, and thank you for joining us on episode 8 of season 2. Y'all know where it's at. Shout it out, babe, 2 times. Let them know.
Thank y'all for coming out. Yeah, this bay 2 times. We're not coming out. Look, we're coming in. Especially Miss Angie. I really enjoyed you tonight as well. Tune in next week again. Maybe same time, but we'll keep you updated.
Yes, Nina 45, shout it out.
Well, y'all, I had a marvelous time with y'all. I really did. I enjoyed y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed the show. Miss Angie, I appreciate it, baby. Thank you for the support. I enjoyed you as well. I am Nina 45, and like I said, we coming with a little more banger next week. Y'all, I just had to get that up out my heart. All right, y'all have a great night. Be out.
We out.